Okay. Hi, guys. So this week, I need to get a new computer. I hate the lighting on this. This week, I'm going to talk about just like brief little snippets on how to stay organized and planning in your month. Okay. So I'm going to try to go over like little things here and there and try to stay organized in what I'm talking about. But like if you take notes, you can maybe organize your notes more afterwards. So when I'm just like having a regular month and I'm trying to just push towards a promotion, and I'm not like, this is happening, I'm already charted, I just need the volume. I try to focus on distributors for like the first half of the month, and then customers like the second half so that I can like fill whatever chart I need. And then after I fill the chart, I'll start trying to fill the volume the second half. So with that being said, I still like enroll customers and distributors whenever throughout the month, but I try to focus more on distributors the first half of the month and then customers the second half. That just means basically that like I'm messaging people and having them put host posts up for distributors more than I am customers for the first half of the month, and then I'm like focusing more on the messaging for customers the second half of the month. So basically I'm using my Instagram and making sure I'm sending out like at least 50 to 100 messages on my Instagram every day the first half of the month to say like, hey, do you want to put a post on your story for me so that you can enter my giveaway this month? And then I'll have them do that little slide that has like the picture of me and says like, are you looking to make extra cash? My friend Bethany is looking for girls who want to make money from their smartphone or earn weekly bonuses, be eligible for promotion bonuses, stuff like that. And then at the bottom, it will say, go follow and then have my Insta tag and then fill out an application on her bio for information, because I have the influencer application in my Instagram bio, which if you don't have it, if you're in the Legacy Builders page on Facebook, which is Courtney and Kristen's downline, there's a training that Hillary, I can't remember her last name right now, but Hillary did on how to make the influencer application, which has been awesome. I think it got like 160 something applications last month. Yeah, if you don't have that yet and you still want to start doing the host posts, you can have one that says go DM me with quotation marks to the Insta tag, your Insta tag for goodness, what am I saying? For like them to come just like DM you in your DMs instead of like filling out the influencer application. Okay. And then the second half of the month, that means I'm like going to Facebook and doing giveaway posts more often. Like I'll do giveaway posts on Facebook like every other day when I'm focusing on customers, saying stuff like drop your favorite ice cream flavor for an entry in my cash giveaway, or tell me your birth month for an entry in my cash giveaway, or like drop a GIF or anything like that. I'll do that like every other day. And then I'll also go through and message people about it as well and do like the same thing that I'm doing on Instagram. Just send messages out and be like, hey, I'm doing this such giveaway this month. Do you want to post something for me to be entered into it? And then they'll say yes, and I'll send them whatever post that I'm using for Facebook for right then that's going really well. And if it's someone that's already posted for me before, I'll just send them a different one. So like I ask people like every month, and some people do it more than once a month because they'll comment on the giveaway posts all the time, which is fine too. But if they don't comment on the post, I'll still message them like once a month. If they posted for me last month, I'll be like, hey, so this month we're doing this giveaway, and I'll just give them a different post to share than the one they shared last month. So focusing on distributors the first half of the month and customers the second half of the month. Unless you're new and you haven't earned your shopping spree yet, you want to focus on your shopping spree. After your shopping spree, then you want to start your like focusing on distributors to fill your chart, and then focusing on customers to like fill the volume on your chart. But that's like just organization wise. Courtney Vogel says that that's the way that she does it, and I think it makes a lot of sense to like focus on distributors for like the first 2 weeks of the month and then customers the second 2 weeks of the month. But you can also organize it however fits best for you. I'm just going through like how I organize things. If I'm like going for a promotion month and I'm charted, I'm like overcharted and I have all the people that I need everywhere. Like when I went diamond last month, I had extra people on my diamond chart, like overfilled my diamond chart and was like, I literally just need volume. So I literally just focused on like customers that month, and I still signed up distributors, but I was more so focusing on customers, and I don't think I sent any Instagram messages out about like doing posts for me last month. Maybe like a couple, but not a lot. And I still got like that 150 applications from just like posting stuff on my story about joining my team, which I try to do every day, post stuff about joining my team every day, or from like TikToks, or from like the few host to posts that I did, or I did a couple like distributor host posts on Facebook, just because they were new people that looked like they would have friends that would be interested in doing the business. And then as far as like when you're going for promotions, what you want to do is like get your team hyped up at the beginning of the month too. Once you have girls on your team, you kind of want to, I do coaching calls usually like the first couple days of the month through the first week, just like whenever I can get them scheduled with everyone, especially like the girls on my team that are trying to go Ruby or Emerald that month or whatever, so that I can make sure that they have a game plan. So we go over their game plan and we talk about any questions that they have. And then of course I like tell them if they need me to text me or FaceTime me or whatever. And then I still check in with them. If not every day, like every other day, I try to check in with like all my girls, unless people have been ignoring me, and then I like give them like a week and I'm like, hi, are you okay? So
we're the only ones on here right now.
yeah, I know. I'm just like, people are gonna watch the recording, so the ones that, like, watching it later will see. So that's basically how I like organize like my month. And then like the last couple days of the month will be when I'm like usually like in my room. I'm on my computer the whole day if I'm going for a promotion, but if not, I'm still making sure that like my girls know like what they need the rest on their charts and everything. And then as far as like staying organized with like everything that's going on, I have my handy dandy binder, which has like, I got office tabs. So I have like my potentials list in it. So I write down all the people that I talk to, even if I only have like one back and forth conversation with them. I have my host to post organization, which just has like host to post tips on it. And then I have my loyal customers written down, and I have my distributors that have signed up written down. And then I have like my charts in there. So either my charts and or the charts that my girls are working on. And then I try to write down my potentials that I've been talking to, like if not every day, like every other day, maybe sometimes it's every 3 days. So what I do is because I'm like not home super often, especially on the days that I have to go into work. So if I'm talking to someone while I'm at work and I like don't have my binder, so I can't write stuff down, I just take a screenshot of like the conversation that I'm having with them, and I'll like go through my screenshots at the end of the night so that I can just write their names down later. And I also have my like calendar so that when people tell me specific days that they want to get signed up or start their products or whatever, I write down their names like on their specific days. Yes, Stephanie, I can send you notes. I'll type something up for you. But also, I'm going to put the recording in the chat, so hopefully that will be helpful too. I'm trying to think of what else. That's really like basically my organization techniques. It's not a whole lot. I just really take screenshots of like everything so that I can go through stuff at the end of the night and write down my potentials, or follow up with people that said that they were going to order like today, and I sent them instructions to order. And then I'm like, oh yeah, they didn't ever place their order. Let me message them because I will forget. My memory is horrible. If I don't take a screenshot of something, I will forget. Like girls on my team are always like, hi, can you send me this? And I'm like, yeah. And then 45 minutes later, I'm like, oh my gosh, forgot I'm supposed to send them this thing. But yeah, it's short and sweet. My trainings are never like super long. So